Can I just because everyone thought I was dead.
I see. Okay. That's kind of interesting.
It's good being
So
dead.
you're
What I
kind of
guess,
wanted, or
well, I think that it probably makes sense. Okay, what I'm saying is that whatever it is you did, that you have been spotted. I mean, there's no. Yes, everyone thought you were dead, but you failed this conflict, and that means you're getting caught. We already established that. So even if they thought you were dead, they don't anymore, or at least these people don't. This is not like a police force. This is a group of people who have volunteered, or it's part of their contract to get together and serve in this kind of capacity. Say somebody goes crazy with a knife and is running around the ship. These are the people whose job it is to get together and stop that person. How am I going to put it? The people of the Midnight Truth thought you were dead, but that's not like, they were not like some kind of official census of the ship. I think you are stuck in this room, and the chances of you becoming material for the very same place where Sam was a minute ago, the chance for that to happen is probably pretty big. So that's your fate at the moment.
I have an idea for that too.
I bet you do. Okay. Tell us, that's just another day for Nia, I think. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see if Mark and let's see if someone else wants to do any kind of a any kind. Yes.
I have one. I think I'm pretty. What I want to do is to come clean towards my sister and confess.
Okay.
So I want to scene with my sister and me.
Do you want to
and confess?
Right. Do you want to do that after Max sets a scene with his father and you, or?
I don't know. I think I had to log out because
I see. Right.
So I didn't hear that.
Well, only because Max has brought it up before. Max, I was going to say, if you want to do that, do it now.
Yeah, but Gregory was in that scene, so if I'm going to do it,
doesn't
so
really.
So that the thought I had didn't work. If I have a scene, I maybe just look at my father, and it can be any time.
Okay, all right. So good. In that case, let's not forget about Sam, everyone. Okay, she is the spotlight. So in that case, the spotlight has disappeared.
Don't try to hide from us.
That's right.
Good timing.
I was going to say,
right?
Hiding from the spotlight.
It's your server.
Okay.
I mean, you fixed it. What happened?
I don't know.
You don't need to play Sam in real life, okay?
That's right.
We share some issues.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the. Let's decide then. So I'm sorry for interrupting. Ola, do you want to begin?
Yeah, I think. I before I do that, I need to see some kind of timeline here, because the thing with the poison. So some time has elapsed since we had this like kind of fist fight with,
apparently,
with Gregory and his.
Right.
Yeah. So it's probably gone 24 hours or something like that. So I've been in kind of sitting in my room and trying to rethink everything, and then I decide that I must come clean. I must confess first to my sister and say that I've been on the, and then ask her advice. That's my plan.
Okay.
So
where do you want to be?
I mean, the cafeteria is a very good place to meet. We usually meet there, and this time she might be good if she comes down to me for. I mean, since and I mean I think it's better because people don't tend to care that much what you talk about here.
Right.
There's much more posing and trying to be someone. So it's much better. So I insist on my like written message on the console.
Mhm.
I say that I insist that we meet
Okay.
in Sam's cafeteria.
Well, my
You want me to work?
yeah,
Yeah, I let's say that you do that, but I don't. I'm just. I mean, it could be interesting if you.
right.
We can
She
play
be
this
there.
out.
Yeah, she can be
Yeah,
there.
but I don't have
Okay.
any.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's up to
Neither
to
have
Helma.
I.
Yeah. When Helma
Uh-huh.
says that Sam does something, she does it. That will be all. So
Yeah.
then, in this case, I would like to start with Gerard is sitting at one of the tables, and you can see out of the doorway into the walking area, the hall outside, and two people are there who are apparently saying goodbye to each other and looking back and forth as if they were making sure nobody saw them. Of course, they are perfectly visible. So you see Garth and Mila, look at each other and, say goodbye. And, and your sister, smooths her hair as she walks into the cafeteria.
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
So anyway,
And I'm
yes, Mila
really
will
happy
join
for
you.
her. So.
And is impressed by the muffins in this cafeteria. They're pretty good.
Is she impressed or impressed?
No, she likes them. These muffins are good.
No. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, they're not just your standard. These aren't just your standard Ronalds. I mean, somebody's making these back here.
No, I don't know where she gets all the ingredients, but this is it's fantastic. Anyway, I think I have to make a confession. This has been a really dark cloud above my head for some time now. And then I kind of tell her everything from Moonville up until now. I'm in a short and compact way, like a prepared project manager does.
Mm-hmm.
You
have it all organized, little bullet points.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, probably post-it notes to keep like almost scorecards that I can like.
Right.
Okay. Then and I'm very observant if she has questions, and I will come to that, and then I go on, and then after like 5 minutes I've told her all of it, and I end with, what do I do now?
Well, I can tell you that there hasn't been any actual problem with there hasn't been any actual problem at all. She kind of shrugs her shoulders and says, everything is kind of fine. So it seems like you aren't really in trouble, or not very much trouble. And so I think...
I we should stop these people, or we should at least make someone aware of this.
The thing is, she says, I mean, I suppose, but this kind of thing happens all the time. The ship is full. The ship is full of ideas. It's policy to just let them happen. It's policy to just let the little cults or the little groups or the little revolutions or the little, they usually just break apart on their own, or it's statistically, she says, sounding very official.
Yeah, okay.
Statistically, the impact on the company's profits or on the results for the shareholders is very small and absent. So
Yeah, but I don't care about that. There's something beneath this that I've told you, that there's a right thing to do in this, and I cannot find it. And I'm not interested. Do you see? Because I got seduced by this group because I thought something else was wrong, and that something else, like going to a destination, doing fish stuff, this ship going towards not doing its usual normal things, and the scope and all that strangeness, that's still there. There's something. You see, I'm not asking you for a career advice now.
Okay.
I feel that there's something, because I to be frank, I don't really care about that anymore.
Well, I just want you to be happy. And I was wrong. I think I'm sorry that I thought that your position was an embarrassment. I've decided that's not true. And she says, I've made a couple of decisions that I think are going to make my life a lot more relaxed. And so I think that I would rather just that you were happy in your job.
Okay.
That's really all and I'll help with anything you need or want for that. But I don't.
I see you're going somewhere here.
Well,
but what
okay.
You have prepared something. And you want me to be happy. But what I'm lacking is purpose and meaning. See what I mean? That's where the right thing is.
She's trying to see what you mean by the words purpose and meaning, but it's not really easy for her. She's kind of going,
No, I'm not coming through here.
She's not really good at purpose and meaning. I
should have thought this through, I think.
Well, you made your point. It was very clear, I think, very, very organized, certainly. And so
prepared.
Yes, and so she's willing to help you. She says, yes. And then she kind of says, so what do you want exactly?
I want to make things right for the most amount of people in this ship. If the ship is going to a place that is not good for us, and I mean us in a very big sense, then I think we should try to talk to someone about that, and so on. And I mean, that's what I've wanted all the time, and I got really seduced by these madmen before, but now I think I am prepared to stick to that calling, and try to. But I've learned my lesson. I don't want to make a revolution, but I really would like to speak to someone and get something. I mean, just to raise my voice without making people dead.
I think I know an administrator who, or a person who can help you understand better where the ship is going and what its purposes are.
Yeah.
Maybe I can arrange a meeting with you about that.
That's all I want.
Okay.